Ryan, welcome back to Fiji. You've flown in overnight from the PGA Championship. Talk us through that experience playing in the major.
That was awesome. I mean, my first professional tournament in the US, outside of Q School, and for that to be a major, and I guess to have a very slim chance the last day if I'd have done something stupid. It was a great weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't quite finish it off the way I'd like, but still a great experience.
Having played like that last week in the major, you must be feeling nice and confident coming in here to the Fiji International.
Yeah, look, I still struggled a little bit the last round, and this golf course is probably not quite as tough as last week, but it's still a pretty strong test of golf, especially if the breeze gets up. So, I've probably got a little bit of work to do in the Pro-Am today to figure out what happened the last round and probably get rid of a little bit of jet lag as quickly as possible. But I've got some pretty decent history around here, and I always love coming back playing Nat and Dollar, and love coming back to Fiji. So hopefully it treats me well again this year.
I was going to say, you've been a very strong supporter of the Fiji International over the last few years. Obviously a different course this year with the changes. Have you been trying to keep up to date with what VJ's been doing?
A little bit. I mean, I've heard from the guys just since I got here this morning that everyone thinks the changes has been fantastic, and I guess it doesn't matter so much for us. I always enjoyed the golf course as it was, just a really strong test. But as a resort golf course, they need lots of green fee players to play here, and it was probably a little too unfair for most of them to play here. So I think the changes will be good for that, and I'm looking forward to going out and seeing what they're like this afternoon.
Touch on the conditions, mate. It's pretty tough out there. But how do you think they'll go?
I have no idea. I don't know which way's up at the moment, but you expect it to be like this round here. I've probably played here 30 times and probably only 3 times without much wind. So it's always going to be breezy here, and you've got to control your ball well. And normally I haven't had too much of a problem playing in the wind, and hopefully that's no different this year.
Is it nice to be back in this part of the world and close to home?
Yeah, definitely. Had a week at home before the PGA and got a week and a bit at home after. So I guess that was one of the motivations to come down to Fiji as well. Not only I love the place, but it was a chance to go home and catch up with friends and family. So it's worked out well. A little detour through Charlotte last week, but certainly wasn't going to turn that down either.
Talk us through your year. It's your rookie season on the European Tour, and it's been a pretty good one so far. So tell us some thoughts about that.
I guess the first half was a little bit frustrating. I played some probably better golf than what I scored, and had a couple of bad Sundays or just a couple of bad weekends, and missed a couple of cuts by 1 as well, which was that's always frustrating as a golfer. And I guess I had something click at the French Open, and finished 6th there, and that took the pressure off for the rest of the year. And I managed to keep playing well and got pretty high on the money list, plus a couple of majors out of that, and I've still got probably 10 or 12 events to look forward to for the rest of the year. So hopefully I can continue the good run of form for that. But regardless of what happens, it's still been an awesome first year out in Europe.
Any other questions? No? Thank you so much for your time,
Sweet.
Ryan.
Thanks, guys.